and your work completely a breath of fresh air, really. And we want to congratulate you for the hard work you've been doing. I noticed that you are doing some work with, is it the UN now? I read something new now. What's going on? You're advising world leaders on sustainability and waste.
Amen.
Okay, tell me about it.
I'm doing my master's in climate change and sustainability studies at the University of Ghana.
Right.
God will now graduate by February.
Nice.
But I'm also taking some United Nations climate change convention framework exams, allowing me to become an expert reviewer for projects and countries when it comes to greenhouse gas emissions and carbon dioxide content of projects and all that.
Even big man. That's where
that's
you know.
That's where the resources.
Yeah. That's where bread these days.
No, it's amazing how far you've come, because I remember, I saw the Christmas tree you make out of plastics. It started small. You would write on Facebook about going to pick, sachet and all of that. Now you are the UN advising and doing big stuff. Let's start with your journey. How has it come? Where did this all start from?
So in 2017, I got selected for President Obama's Young African Leaders Program. Mm-hmm. So I spent like 5 weeks in Nigeria in training. Right. The focus of the training was around the Sustainable Development Goals. Right. And when I came back to Ghana, I was thinking about what problems I could solve with my gifts, my talent, and my competence with reference to the SDGs. So SDG 6 and 11. 6 was on water sanitation, 11 is on sustainable communities, 13 is on climate action. Right. So I was like, I have asthmatic allergies, and people are always burning everything. Like, not just plastic, people are burning toilet paper outside, and car tires and everything. And I'm always reacting to the fumes, ending up in hospitals. And then I look around every day, operation clean your this, operation clean your that, and then I still look around, I still see all the waste. And I was thinking there should be a better way to fix this. I mean, a longer term solution that keeps the waste out of the environment entirely. So I went on a journey. I have a science background, so a lot of research, a lot of experimentation, a lot of pilots, and prototyping here and there. I initially launched a footwear brand called Macintosh Footwear during the pandemic. Yeah.
Was that Machiri Hami?
Was it?
Was it Machiri Hami?
Mama Machiri Hami. It was Birkenstock-like designs.
Oh, okay.
But the research went on, and then I was asking myself, what are the biggest challenges we have in Ghana, and which sectors do we have the problem? So I look at education, and I see children are learning on the bare floor, and people are burning the rubbish, and the children are dying from respiratory disease. I'm like, can we use the waste rather create furniture for the schools, so that the kids can stay alive and live their dreams? So this was what was influencing the kind of design thinking that was going on, the modeling that I was trying to create, and I've gotten to the place where we successfully commercialize school decks and roofing tiles from 100% pure water sachet waste.
That's beautiful. I recall the President John Dramani Mahama mentioned that we are going to move from, using wood, felling trees and making furniture out of them for our students to more recycled plastics and all. So it's looking towards what you're doing.
Yeah.
I have not seen anyone else within this space as you are.
So currently there are just about 2 projects in Ghana that is anywhere close to having that dream realized. There's a lot of work that we have to do in terms of the skills, the workforce. Young people need a circular economy skills to be able to drive that agenda. We don't have the skills. We don't have young people training that. So we need to train thousands of young people to understand how to run these recycling models. That's one. We also need an enabling environment. I mean, where government can provide some. I need to import some equipment from China, but if I need a tax waiver, there's not even a formalized process of who am I going to go to? How am I going to apply for it? I have to write a letter to somebody and wait forever for the person to respond. And then the response goes to another agency, and then the CEO of that agency will decide whether they will give me or not. So these are challenges that we need to fix if we really want to make sure that the sector can thrive and then we can keep the waste out of the environment. And then we also need support to be able to build waste recovery systems that work. So Ghana imports waste from Togo and Burkina Faso.
We do?
Yes.
When you say waste?
Yes, we import plastic waste, bottles, sachets, other plastic waste. We do.
For what?
Because there's a difference between the waste you see in the gutters and the environment and the one in the value chain. Okay. So waste as a raw material is different from the one you see in the gutters. Okay. In Togo and Burkina Faso, they have a Coliba system that is very robust. So they're able to recover, process, sort, and it's in the tonnages and the quality that the companies are looking for.
So they segregate it.
And it's cheaper to be able to even import it from them than try to get it from here, even though we have a lot of waste in our environment. So that's a big challenge. So we need to find a solution to that. So we need to get the assembly to have a drop-off program in every assembly where community members can drop off the waste that they have, or they can send it and exchange it for cash. Right. Then recycling companies can go and buy from the assembly spaces. So we need this. We need it to happen at every assembly level. So that, because people have a lot of waste. I have a facility in Adenta and people bring plastic waste to me all the time. So imagine if we doing this on a central governance and local governance level, everybody know there's a close place where they can drop off their waste and just walk away from it.
Let's interrogate that a little bit. Yeah. So in what shape and form do you receive the waste you're talking about? Do I just go to the dump sites, recover maybe a few plastic bags, put them together and bring them to you, or have to wash them, clean them up in a particular way before they come?
So I don't do contaminated waste. So the model I run is a sustainable model. Okay. So I encourage people to separate the waste. Okay. So if you separate your waste, whether you're an individual or a company, you can bring it to me because I have asthma, so I don't mess with contaminated waste. Right. Okay. Because it has a lot of challenges with it. I have a product which is a giant bottle. It's called a receptacle. It has a compartment for bottles and another for sachet. And I'm working on a project where I have some partners who buy them and we install them in schools, churches, hotels, and a couple of places.
So that people can just...
So people drop... So this is the interesting thing. About 5 to 7% of the population know where to send the plastics for cash. Okay. Then there's a 93-95% who are not interested in the cash, or that system is too complicated for them, they don't have the time. But they are interested in making sure their waste can be safely handled, and they are looking for just a place they can drop it off and walk away from it. So the solution I created is for the 95%. Because the 95% has the larger amount of waste in their possession. So we need this kind of system. So that's what we use to bring in the waste. And we also buy from women who collect the waste. 60% of the workforce of the waste sector are women.
Sky, there's a huge opportunity here because on one hand you have so many young people who are out there unemployed, and then you have a lot of plastic waste all over the place, polluting the environment, choking the environment. Whenever it rains, there's floods everywhere. So if you're able to take advantage of his solutions and scale it up, we'll be solving the unemployment problem we have, and then dealing with the sanitation issues that we also have at hand.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's the way to go, and that's why it's important that he's talking about the local assemblies. Because these are the authorities that manage the spaces in Ghana at the very micro level. And if they buy into a laudable project initiative like this, given the things that he's making out of them, because I'm just looking at, some presentation and photographs is put together. Of students using or pupils using some of these decks that we're talking about, benches that you find on university campuses, and then also the roofing sheets that we're talking about. So it's important that the local assemblies listening to us, the authorities in these spaces listening to us, should actually get him. They should invite him. Let's have a conversation on how we can make this project actually work. Because he's solving two problems, as you have identified. The first one has to do with the availability of jobs, because he is doing this particular project. If we are able to deepen the collection, a lot more people are likely to make so much money as a result of that. Then the other side is keeping the environment clean. Because you go to the beaches, I'm from a coastal community. And when you go to the communities these days, the people are complaining that too much. When they go to the seashore, they go and do fishing. They are getting a lot of plastic waste.
So, Makafu, is there a chance that you can train more young people because I see that beyond just producing, you're also dealing with the kids where you are influencing their behavior. So that soft skill part of it is very important, where we are tuning the attitude of people. Don't just dump your waste, segregate it and have it collected and properly recycled, or the value addition thing. Now if you are looking at providing the 2 million furniture deficits.
Yeah.
Is Macintosh in a place to provide that, or are you better suited to training more young people in order to fill that gap?
So there are a couple of things. So yes, we do trainings. We've been engaging with the TVET program where we are contributing to circular economy curriculum that will be introduced into the program.
Brilliant.
And then also it's important that, I mean, if we want to fix the 2 million decks challenge, we need to set up like a factory in every region or some of the major regions, because it's difficult to make the dexes in Accra and transport it to the north or transport it to other parts of the country when there's plastic waste in those places already.
Yeah.
So it's crucial for there to be investment to build the facilities in all these places, train the young people in all these places, and then start the model itself. So depending on what we could do, a franchise model where we are running it under the Macintosh brand, or we could have partner organizations that say that, oh, we want to pay you a fee to transfer the knowledge and innovation, and then we will take it from there. So I'm looking at the various models that can work to be able to push this.
Right. I'm going to ask you about the kind of support you need, because you talked about, I know these things require heavy machines and importing them could be a challenge. So I'll let you talk about some of the supports, that will help you scale up and do much more at a higher level. Now, Professor Chris Gordon has sent a message. He's absolutely in love. And he says that plastic recycling for school desk, what has not been mentioned is the reduction of pressure on forests as wood is being replaced. So
that's beautiful.
Highly commendable approach. How can we help you scale up?
So a couple of things. In 2021, there was a grant under the Global Environment Facility, which is one of the funding mechanisms of the Paris Agreement, through the United Nations Industrial Organization, and in partnership with the Ministry of Environment. At the time, I just started the experiment, so I was able to apply and get. So they approved $50,000 through the program. It was until late last year that the now minister who passed on from the helicopter crash, may he so rest in peace, he came and he was like, why has this thing delayed? These projects are super sustainable. So he wanted to verify if they were actually happening. He visited the facility and he said he was satisfied, and he approved it. So we've started doing the receptacles. That is the first part of it for the collection of the waste. And next year, the other half of the grant is supposed to help us do 500 dexes for selected schools. So in terms of the pilot and the proof of concept, that's where we are. Now, in terms of the boards, so the boards we have here, these are like 20 inches by 16 inches. This is the biggest we can make because of the size of the available equipment on the market. There's an equipment in China that can give us half plywood board sizes. So that's 4 feet by 4 feet. So we need to ship in a couple of those. They are like 100,000 cedis for one. I need a minimum of like 6 to be able to, scale up the project to that next level. So I need support on that level. And then also for government to say that we are waiving the shipping fees. I mean, because this project is not just about me running my own business, but then the pollution problem is a huge problem for the nation, and then that kind of enabling environment and support is required for us to make it count.
We are going to come through. Certainly. This is a beautiful story, and everyone should be a part of this. You have to give us your number and how we can reach out to you, and then tie that into the Macintosh Africa Circular Economy Workshop that's upcoming in November. And then we wrap it up there.
Yeah, so we are doing a circular economy training program in November 26th and then November 29th. You could either choose the Wednesday session or the Saturday session. It's a paid session. It's 750 cedis per head. It's a full day session on how to understand the sector, the value chain, what job opportunities and project opportunities are there along the value chain, even for journalists who are interested in reporting on environmental issues, and where to find the grants, how to apply for them, how to implement the grant project, how to start a startup in the space, and how to make it work.
Is there any numbers to call?
Yes, so you can call 0243 54 8478 0243 54 8478.
78. Good. Any website, socials, anywhere we can link up with you?
Macintosh Africa on all socials and websites. So the Macintosh is spelled MCKINGTOSH. TORCH MCKING.
Makafui Awuku, founder and CEO, Macintosh Africa. Charlie, thank you for coming. The beautiful thing is he came with a beautiful pot with a spider plant for me. Sky didn't get some, so yeah.
Every time you
You get your one, you get your one. I'll send you one.
Macintosh, thank you for coming.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate. It's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Have you imagined buying a house on an interest-free plan and getting a car for free? Well, Afro Arab Properties, best known for building the most affordable quality homes, has hit another milestone of rewards. Are you looking for your dream home today? Afro Arab Properties will definitely show the way. These homes are in 1, 2, 3, and 4-bedroom options located at Manet Spentex, East Legon Hills, Santor, Ashalibotre, Tema Community 25, Old Ningo, Amasama, Apollonia, and more. Even better, you have a 5-year payment plan without interest. And the big one, purchase a home from some Afro Arab Properties projects and get an electric car for free. Yes, an electric car that can go 300 kilometers on a full charge. So don't miss this big offer from Afro Arab Properties. Just call 055-175-3231 or 0244-109-133. Terms and conditions apply. Afro Arab Properties. At Afro Arab, everyone can buy a house.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank accounts too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly. Not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you'd love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
The 13th West African Clean Energy and Environment Trade Fair and Conference, WACI 2025, is here from the 11th to the 12th of November 2025 at the Palms Convention Center in Accra. Theme: Greener Solutions, Stronger Economy, Driving Sustainability, Innovation and Growth across West Africa. This is 2 power-packed days of clean energy solutions, circular economy innovations, green economy innovations, green finance and policy dialogues, climate adaptation strategies, and sustainable mobility. This is a gathering of industry leaders from West Africa, Europe, and beyond. Dedicated workshops and exhibitions from Germany, Switzerland and beyond will showcase cutting-edge technology and solutions, investment and partnership opportunities, exciting live demonstrations. WACI 2025 is organized by the Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Ghana and proudly supported by Germany Trade and Invest. Entry is absolutely free.
Looking for a university that truly sets you apart? Academic City University Accra offers world-class undergraduate degree programs in engineering, business, informatics, and communication arts. And that's not all. Now introducing master's degrees designed to equip you with industry-relevant skills and global leadership capabilities. Study on a modern campus, learn from international faculty, and gain hands-on experience that sets you apart in today's job market. With over 15 student ventures launched and graduates thriving in top roles across Ghana and abroad, Academic City University is where future-ready leaders are made. Call now 0262 693 870. That's 0262 693 870. Academic City University, educating future-ready leaders.
No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
That was Dada Joe before he called Fafa.
Yes, Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers, offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required.
Promo is now extended to 31st December. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Yo, what's up, my people? It's your boy Sapodier here. When I fly, I choose comfort, speed, and the service that make me feel like home. And that's why I fly Africa World Airline, using the Medasi Frequent Flyer program, a loyalty experience built just for you. Medasi means thank you, and this is our way of showing it. Whether it's business, family, or chasing dreams, fly more, earn more, live more. Medasi.
OCM.
If you're hungry and you know it, OCM.
OCM.
If you're hungry and you know it, OCM.
OCM.
If you're hungry and you know it and you really want to eat. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM.
OCM.
If you're hungry and you know it, OCM.
OCM.
If you're hungry and you know it, OCM.
OCM.
If you're hungry and you know it and there's nothing in the fridge. If you're hungry and you know it, OCM.
OCM.
Your yard is yo. Your yard is yo. Your yard is yo. OCM.
OCM cereals comes in 3 varieties: wheat, oat, and rice.
Hello everyone, I am Sewami here. I love OCM, be it in the morning, afternoon, or evening.
Ready to eat?
This advert is FDA approved.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
Mr. DJ.
47 after 9, and we have Dr. Amos Rutherford Azinu in the studio again with all the conversations we are having about growing Ghana, eating Ghana, and optimizing our Greek space. Crop improvement is a very important part of the conversation, and that's an aspect we want to focus on in the next couple of minutes. Doc is the boss at the Legacy Crop Improvement Center, and we want to spend some time talking to him. Doc, good to have you again. It's always good to have you. Welcome.
Welcome. Great. Thank you for having me too.
Excellent. Let's talk about the Legacy Crop Improvement Center a bit and the kind of problems that you are solving what are you?
Okay, let me extend greeting to your viewers and listeners this morning.
Yes.
At Legacy, our basic aim is to make sure every farmer, in respect wherever you are located in this country and beyond, you have access to high quality seeds. So we are basically a seed business entity. Seed.
Okay, for farmers.
For farmers.
So.
I know you are talking of a lot of food grads in this week or past weeks. All those things are produced. The basic foundation for agriculture is a seed. Without a seed, there's nothing that works in agriculture.
So what's special with the seeds? That I know we import a lot of seeds as well, correct?
Exactly. we are doing that because we are not able to build the capacity for what the farmers need. So in the last decade, we focus our attention on building the infrastructure and developing a climate resilient variety that we are producing, processing, and marketing to farmers. And when you come to Legacy, you see that in the West Africa region is the one company that has a state-of-art seed processing machine. You will not find anywhere in this country. It's built in Legacy.
So what types of seeds are you into? Maize, beans, what
so we are producing maize seeds, which are climate smart. We have one of the yellow maize variety, not only contain carbohydrate, but have a proved vitamin A in it. You know, when you are in school, high school, they told you maize, the nutritional component is carbohydrate, right? Yeah, we bio-fortify this one to have a vitamin in it.
Wow.
You know, when you go to the rural communities, they heavily depend on cereals as their staple food.
True.
But they don't have the financial muscle to balance it with the balanced diet.
True.
So there are a lot of more nutrition in the rural household. So we are assuming that when they consume this type of maize seed that we are Legacy seeds, once they purchase it, plant it, and they are consuming, they somehow you are not only increasing the yield and the income of the farmer, but you are solving health issue in the family level also. Then we have the cowpea seed, Legacy plus. Then we have the vegetables, that's the okra and the chili pepper to our portfolio. So
That's
those are the
nice.
crops that we.
So what's the specific success story, perhaps for a farmer or community whose life has changed by your work?
Oh, so, there's a story I heard recently from my friend Douglas Peter. Peter is the ICT person who worked in the United States for some time. And he retired, he came to Ghana. And he said he wanted to start farming. So we have almost 600 acres in Savannah.
600 acres?
Yes, in Savannah. He used to, as you alluded to, he used to buy these imported seeds. And there's one time somebody introduced us to after we purchased. He told me last week that my seeds, our seeds, like 20 seeds, are the one that saved me.
Wow.
Other that, because all the farmers who depend on imported seeds last year, you know, we have about 8 weeks of drought in this country. They lost everything. Almost everybody. But his farm was successful.
Because your seeds are climate resilient.
Climate smart variety.
Climate smart variety. What do you do to make them climate smart?
You know, in the plant breeding, there's it's like a beauty pageant. So you have to select both male and female, you cross them.
Okay.
So the breeder, as we are looking at, the breeders as we are looking at the trait that the farmers will depend on, because we know erratic rainfall pattern, disease invasion is the most problem farmers are facing these days with nutritional. The fertilizer become very expensive for farmers. So you don't want to develop a plant that farmers are using too much fertilizer to power it to produce food. But any small amount of fertilizer they give, it should be able to give exact result to the farmer So we incorporate all those traits into the variety that we are developing to these farmers to actually purchase.
So your seeds are tailored for our climate and our specific challenges as well.
Exactly. You know, when you import seed, it may be performing where you are bringing it from, but there's no probability that when you get to our jurisdiction here, it may perform the way it performs in other places where you are bringing it from. But these ones are developed based on our condition. So it's like a local champion.
Yeah, I like it. So where are we going in the next 10 years? What's the vision by 2035? Legacy Crop Improvement Center.
So as I speak to you, we are in our 10th anniversary celebration, which is starting tomorrow. We are starting our anniversary activity by Sea Business Masterclass tomorrow. Friday, we'll do a technology park visit. We have a new varieties in our farm that we want the stakeholders and our other farmers to visit to look at our new variety of maize that we probably be bringing to the market.
Right.
Then the Saturday, we'll have the Durban anniversary in the Legacy Store, our factory. Near Kofodia, we did a Clapping municipality. The next decade, I think we have spent last 10 years setting the pace, changing the narrative of sea business in Ghana, in West Africa. The issue is that this year we won Sea Business Award in India under the India Africa Sea Summit. So for us, the next phase, we know we have to do 3 or 4 times what we have done now. we know we'll get to a better place. We have agenda towards that, but we know God will also empower our sector to take our activity better too.
That's amazing, Sky.
Yeah, I mean, I love what they do because I mean, we've been talking about self-sufficiency in many areas of life. One of the core areas is the capacity of being able to put ourselves in a position to feed ourselves. And then so you can't just go and be bulldozing your way through routes on an empty stomach. So if we really want to develop, it will be important for us to be able to get agriculture right, and what they are doing fantastic. I have tried their what do you call it, the gari that they've done with potato.
That's not from outside, but it's from my sister.
Sister, yeah, that's right.
The one we gave you last time.
Charlie, they go on. So, Charlie, keep on doing what you're doing, and we hope that a lot more farmers will turn their way towards you, so that they can improve their yields, and we can develop this country in a beautiful way.
Dr. Amos Rutherford Azinu. No, you're doing amazing with the Legacy Crop Improvement Center. Wish you all the best on your 10th anniversary. But before you take leave of us, any final words for farmers, listeners, and everyone in the value chain?
Well, I think this week or the past week, you guys focus your attention on the issue in the rice value chain and other food value chain. The truth of the matter is that in ancient days, Egypt, I learned that 20 years old boy saved a whole generation, a whole country. I don't know his educational background. I'm not sure he have gone to school in Harvard. But we are in this country where we have a degree more than thermometer. But we cannot solve this. It means that it's very shameful when I listen to you guys. But what I want to say is that if you want to develop this country, let's try to unlock the potential of agriculture. When we do that, everything will fall in place for us. And when you control what people eat, you control their destiny. Let me end it there.
Oh, that's a very powerful quote. If you control what people eat, you control their destiny.
That's true.
That's an important one.
We will chew on that a while longer. Dr. Amos Rutherford Azinu, thank you so much. We'll be crossing over to Tessano very shortly for our 21st anniversary. But next time you fly with the family from Accra, why don't you fly better with Emirates? On Emirates, everything is taken care of when you're traveling with the kids. We have some wonderful toys, amazing channels, keep them entertained. They are not going to be fussy at all. You get so much in Emirates economy with daily flights. You can now enjoy more convenience and flexibility to over 150 destinations within the Emirates Global Network. Find out more at emirates.com.
When you land on the ground, what you need is a vehicle that can ferry you to wherever you want to go to, and that is where Toyota comes in. And Toyota today go there and buy a brand new Toyota today from any Toyota Ghana branch and enjoy an extended warranty of 5 years or 120,000 kilometers plus 1 year free service or 20,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. At Toyota Ghana, we've got you covered from sales of new vehicles to servicing in our state-of-the-art workshops. Also get genuine spare parts that keep your car performing at its very best. Toyota.
Ghana drives Toyota. All right, so it's happening. I'm talking about the Africa Prosperity Network and its Dialogues 2026 under the theme Empowering SMEs, Women and Youth in Africa's Single Market, Innovate, Collaborate. From the 4th to the 6th of February, 3-day dialogue. It will be accompanied by Project Afrique exhibition. The event will culminate with the Africa Prosperity Champions Awards and Gala Dinner at Kempinski on the 6th of April. So register africaprosperityNetwork.com, WhatsApp 0536098325.
And that's we're celebrating our anniversary today. There'll be a lot to actually drink, and if you also are celebrating your anniversary, you know what to drink. Well, Piva Cola flavor is available. Piva beverages are all over the place. You can do Piva cocktail, fruit drink, and which brings you the tropics that you want to taste. Now, for a sweet and juicy treat, grab your grapefruit drink and just enjoy yourself. The options are there: Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, and Piva Kanje. Grab yours today. And if you want to read them directly, well, call us on 055 03003231. Piva Beverages, a taste you will love.
So we're crossing over to number 5, Owula Hansen Lane. Reverend Maule Chikata is delivering the word of God as we celebrate our 25th anniversary.
Is it 25th?
21st.
Yes.
Relevant radio always.
And I'm doing my 20th.
Congratulations.
Your own words.